What's up everybody? I'm Brian from I Want Tesla. This is a video I should have done a long time ago. I've owed this video for quite a while. Things came up before. That's what we're gonna do today. Let's rewind back to before the Model Y event. That's right. This happened before the Model Y event, so it's been a little while. And Ben and Kyle, sorry I didn't do the video. They have a YouTube channel that they're really just posting videos now. They just started a little bit ago. Out of Spec Motoring. Subscribe to their channel. They put on some really good stuff, but I did some videos leading up to this, but they invited me out to, well, me and Karen, they invited us out to just north of Raleigh to the racetrack, at the NC Car racetrack. And it was a blast. There was 30 or 35 cars that showed up, mostly Teslas. There was one Ferrari, there was a Mazda, and I think there was a couple other cars, but mostly Tesla. This is what it was designed for, was a Tesla race day. Not even a race, it was just to learn about your cars. It's gonna be a fun day. There's quite a few people, and there's 20 people in the afternoon session. All Teslas. Well, that's not a Tesla, that's a Ferrari, and there's a Miata out here, but fun cars. We get there, it was a morning session and an afternoon session. I signed up for the morning because I figured I'd film more in the afternoon. And that's the event where a lot of my camera equipment ran over. So it's one of the other reasons why I've been delaying on this, because I was a little hurt and bitter. Kidding. But you know, it was an awesome day. We get there early. Well, actually, Karen and I got there the night before, like all the other riders did, and we went out to dinner with a bunch of them. And it was fun having dinner with everybody. But then we get into the class in the morning where we just go over everything early. It was like 7. But that was actually the same morning that I got the invite for the Model Y event. So we were actually a little late to the event. We were trying to book our spot for the Model Y event. So we get there into class and then we start prepping the cars. We have a little meeting and everything. We're getting set up. We're going to go out on the track, learn the track right now. We just had class, and we're going to get out there and rip some cars up. Well, not rip some cars up, but we're going to get out there and have a blast today. And then they take us out on the track. What's really great about this, and by the way, at the end, they're going to be doing this again in September or October, I can't remember, but I'll be doing another video explaining it. And the fall is the best time for it, so it's not super hot, the batteries don't overheat and things. Plus, I've got to plan some other stuff with them. They take you out, all of us together on the track. It's a 2.2 mile track, and it's a half-mile straightaway, so it's nice and fun. You can really get going fast. What I took away from this was, I took it easy in the beginning, but I took away that I had more skill than I thought I did on the track, which is amazing. I also took away the fact that the car has quite a bit and you can really push it to its limits. The Model 3 is very smart and won't let you screw up that much. The rear wheel drive anyway. Track mode kind of lets you go crazy a little bit. Most of this footage is not mine because my drone got ran over at the event. My lenses got ran over, my iPad got ran over. I talked about this before where it cost me $10,000 to go to the Model Y event. So I embellished a little bit. Some of that was the equipment and the flight and everything out there. My drone got ran over because I put my book bag down in front of, I think it was Ben's car, and we were hooking some GoPros up to his car for the camera guy that they had. I was helping him out because I had the same mount, the same suction cup mount for my GoPro. While we were doing that, at the very end of doing that, one of the other cars slid off the track. Well, they jumped in his car to go out and see if he was okay. So that's how I lost some of my equipment. So everyone there was really nice enough to put all the footage onto a Google Drive, and that's what you're seeing here. Again, most of this is not my footage. But also, again, Kyle and Ben, sorry for not posting this for quite a while. What's really great about this is it wasn't a race. You know, there's a lot of circuits out there now that are taking people out and racing the cars. That's really cool, but this was made for everyone to get out there on the track and really understand your car in some dynamic positions, some dynamic driving, and build your skills a little bit and understand what your car can do and what your car can't do. So after we learned the track, it was more of we slowly went around the track in groups because there was a fast group and then a slow group. I was in the slow group because I wanted to learn a little bit. They put us out there with a space in between. There was no rubbing as racing on this. You go slow a little bit. The next lap you go a little faster, and they really taught us where to brake, and then there was dots and cones where you go inside and outside of the turn, so you could really pinpoint where you wanted to go or where you needed to go, and then you got to the half-mile straightaway and then you just floored it. And then there was charging at the event too, because in the parking lot, there's set up for RVs. So there was NEMA 1450 outlets everywhere. So we would charge in between. We were out on the course for, I think, 15 minutes or so. And then we'd come in. The next group would go out there so we can watch them for a little bit. And the performance brakes that I put on the car from Mountain Pass Performance were amazing. Ben and Kyle loved them, and it was at the end of the day. My brakes were still good at the end of the day. I was there all day long on the track, actually. So I did 74 miles on the track. I think my average watt per mile was, God, I think it was like 800 and something. It was just over 1,000 for the Performance Model 3s that were riding hard. So it was pretty cool. Pretty cool to see that. Kills your average for your car, but Ben and Kyle have been posting some videos lately on their channel, out of spec motoring. I'll have a link to their channel and a link to the website. You can stay on it to see if there's when the new event's coming. It really was a lot of fun, and I'm so glad they invited me out to it. And hopefully they invite me again. I promise to take better care of my camera equipment. I learned so much. I will be doing another video on this just before, so you have time to plan and get down there. It is just north of Raleigh, North Carolina, but you can travel from a long distance away. It was awesome. We had one guy travel from the northern part of Ohio in Toledo, drove all the way down there just for the event, and he had a blast. He had a great time. It was nice meeting you and everyone at the event. It was great to meet everyone there. Stay tuned for when I tell you when I'm gonna be there again. There's some other events that I'll be talking about coming up soon. As always, stay awesome, stay positive, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.